Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am back on YouTube, y'all. I have not made a video since 2019. Like, it's been way too long, but I'm here coming to y'all with my first ever episode of my makeup podcast. It's called Back to the Beat, where I just come on here, and the first episode gonna be a little different than the rest of them. The first one is just gonna be me doing my makeup. I did Q&A on my Instagram, and y'all asked me some questions. I'm about to answer them while I do my makeup. But ideally, I'm going to have guests on my podcast and basically go through asking them questions, having conversations for real, and just really getting into it. And then we're going to get back to the beat from time to time when it's time to, do certain steps. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. And here we go. So just to give y'all a little background, this is more so like a Q&A video, but it's going to be like podcast kind of like style, just to get my little feet wet, show y'all what I got coming. And yeah, the Q&A is basically put in place so y'all can learn a little bit about me and just like a reintroduction video for my YouTube, because I'm be doing vlogs, meal prep, pranks, all that. So yeah. And honestly, I have 3 segments on my podcast. Is one for when I do the eyes. We're going to be talking about the vision, the future, and stuff like that, them type of questions and conversations. Then when I get into the face, we're going to talk about basically different ways that I have overcome different things I've been through, adversities, and how do you face those obstacles and stuff like that. And then the lips is giving like advice and just manifesting and just really just giving open opinions on things. But in the midst of all that, I do have like some random questions y'all got for me and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be answering them as well. But that's the 3 segments of my podcast, and I just hope y'all enjoy. So let's get back to the beat. Okay, so first up, I like to spray my face. I hope that don't mess up my mic. Oh my goodness. I did not think about that until I just stopped spraying. But yeah, I spray my face, let it get tacky. And that's really going to set in. That's my setting spray for my foundation and stuff like that. So yeah, we're about to get into the brows. I feel like brows is part of eyes or whatever. So I'm about to go ahead and start with the questions. My first question is, what goals do you have for your business in 2023? So basically, y'all, 2023, I ain't gonna cap. You know how every year everybody always be like, oh, this my year, this my year. I ain't gonna say this my year, but I ain't gonna say this ain't my year. Like, I'ma still do great. I'ma still do good. But some of my main goals is to finally start selling products. Like, I've been trying different vendors, trying different, manufacturers and stuff, and I feel like it's finally time for me to drop something. Like something. Like, I haven't given the girls nothing but lashes for real. And I just feel like I done let the street starve long enough. So I need to give y'all something. I already know what my first product gonna be. Y'all comment, let me know what y'all think my first product gonna be. And if you already know what it's gonna be, don't be boring. Comment it. Anybody gonna know if you know for real or not. But yeah. I definitely want to drop my first product. I want to actually go on like a homecoming tour in 2023 and travel to different schools during their homecoming season and do makeup. I feel like that'll be raw, that'll be nice. So the only way I'm gonna get there for us is like staying consistent and really getting my name out there so that I can be able to do that. I feel like that will be fun for real. And yeah, another goal, I just want to be able to low-key quit my job, not have to work or whatever. Like, that is ghetto. Working is ghetto. But I ain't gonna say that's my goal for 2023, because that's like a hard goal to kind of accomplish. But if it happens, it happens. It don't. Like, honestly, I ain't gonna say that's my 2023 goal. I always be like, I want to retire by the time I'm 35. But yeah, if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. I ain't really trying to expound on that for real. But starting selling products and doing a tour is definitely my top 2 goals for 2023. Next question. Where do you see yourself in the future? Like, my future plans. Okay. Y'all, there's so much stuff I want to do. Like, I want to at one point in my life be a celebrity makeup artist. And I really don't even have no celebrities in mind for real. But I just feel like that would be cool just to travel everywhere or like a lot of places with one artist and really just see the behind the scenes of it. And even if it's not an artist, even an actress, you know, that would be cool too. I'm open. But I love music for real, so an artist that'll be like dope for real. And shoot, I also want to be a DJ one day, cause I love music. Like as a child, when I had first got my Wii, I always told my mama like, "Oh, mom, I want DJ Hero. Mom, I want DJ Hero." Like in one Christmas, she got me that mug. And when I tell you, I ain't stopped turning them, spinning, scratching them turntables. Like that was the only game I was playing. Like my cousins always want to play Michael Jackson because I had Michael Jackson, Just Dance, Black Eyed Peas. I had all the games. But I want to play DJ Hero every single time. Like, I love music. I love that. Like, when I be in the club, or even just at block party, anything, I always know what song they about to play next. Ooh. Yeah. I always know what song they about to play next. And my friends be like, dang, how you know that? How you heard that? How you heard that? I be like, bro, y'all just gotta listen. Like, y'all just gotta listen. Like, I can always, like, I just got an ear for music for real. But yeah, basically that's my plans, just to move, travel, doing makeup, you know. And I am gonna be a DJ one day. And my DJ name raw, I already got it paid out. So yeah. My next question is, what is your ultimate career goal? So when it comes to my career, I am in the IT field. And my ultimate goal, one thing that I always said I want to do when I was a kid, also is I always said I want to live on Silicon Valley in California. And basically, if you don't know, Silicon Valley is where Google and Apple, like basically where their headquarters are. I always said I want to live out there and basically work for them. And what's crazy is I said that as a jit in like middle school because I had read the Steve Jobs book. And like once I read about Steve Jobs, I became infatuated with Apple because I got my first iPhone in 5th grade. And then that's when I got an iPad and an iPod Shuffle and an iPod Nano in like 6th grade. So your girl was Apple that. You hear me? So I was a nerd. My little nerd self decided to read the Steve Jobs book. And I learned that Apple was in Silicon Valley. And Steve Jobs was really like a dropout. That boy dropped out of middle school or high school. I forgot by now. But he created Apple in his garage. So that really had me thinking like, dang, if you really put your mind to something, you can come up with a multi-trillion-dollar dream for real. Like, that was so inspirational. So I'm like, dang, okay. So basically, my career goal is like, ultimate career goal is to go live out in Silicon Valley and work for Apple or Google. Like, making bank for real, for real. I mean, like, $500K a year type. That's my ultimate career goal when it comes to IT. Y'all, it's high-key hard trying to do your makeup and talk because I be focused. For real, for real. But we getting there. Okay, next question. When you gonna stop playing and go TSC full-time, big business type shit? Y'all. TSC full-time? Whoo, child. I don't know, because it's so many. And the person who wrote this question, my sister Kayla, she already know, like, TSC, the silver fit is more than makeup. Like, I have so many things that I want to put TSC in front of. So, it's just, like, so much. And I feel like if I really did quit my job and do everything that I knew how to do, like, every talent, I'll be able to like survive off of just TSC for real, but it's just finding that faith to just do that and like being okay with going through that little patch. And by that little patch, I mean like not having no job, having to struggle for a little while, whatever, until your dream becoming a reality for real. That's that like big old step of leap. I mean, I'm talking about step of leap, step of faith, like leap the faith, leap. Dang, taking that step for real, that big step, stepping out on faith for real is like scary to me. Cause I'm so used to steady income. Like I done had a full-time job for the longest. Like for real. And literally been working. I used to work 2 jobs in high school. Like I just always work because I always just love getting whatever I want. Like love doing whatever I want, buying whatever I want, being on my own time and my own dime. So like even though I ain't have to, I just always did just cause. Just cause for real. Like no, ain't nobody telling me no. So it's like I feel like if I was to stop working and do my business full time and wait for them to blow, I would have to like cut back and sacrifice a lot of things that I ain't really willing to sacrifice right now. So when am I gonna stop playing? Man, it'll have to be some time. I need to continue to get these other folks' money and put it into my business first before I just let go for real. And really get on my business grant, business loan, like really become knowledgeable in it. Because I know a lot about it, I do. And as much as I know about it, I don't apply it to my own business, which is crazy. But that's the sad, honest truth. Like, that's what's really crazy. Which leads me into my next question. It is, what made you want to get into business consulting? So probably like a year or two ago, I had a business idea, TSC Enterprises. I'm going to go ahead, because this is coming back. TSC Enterprises, because like everybody around me have businesses, right? So I would buy all these courses, buy business grants, business loans. Like, you know how you be seeing them the little coaches on Instagram? It'd be me buying just looking into it and then buying their little course or their little pamphlet or their handbook teach you how to really like secure business grants and stuff and loans. And then I don't even do it. I just have it just to have it. So what I started doing was I would like put my friends on. I would schedule a little call and I'll put them on for real, especially if they slowly starting their business. Cause I'm coming on 6 years on having my business or whatever. And I low-key put them on, like, the proper steps of starting a business. Like, don't be me and go backwards on certain steps and stuff. Like, I tell them, like, hey, do this first, then this, then this. Hey, you can get this perk if you register your business with this company. Like, just putting them on all types. And that was, like, fun, like, really introducing them and showing them, hey, like, it's not really that hard to start a business when you know what resources it is. And it's, like I said, me having all this knowledge and information and just not using it was kind of weird, but me being able to pass it along was like raw in a sense. Even if I don't use it for myself because I just be busy. And even though 2023, I'm done saying I'm busy and I don't have time for certain things. So then I was just so busy and didn't have time to just like pick up and be like, okay, no, let me apply for this grant. Let me apply for this, this, that, and the third for real. Like my LLC finna be 3 years old, so I know I can get some type of funding for real because it has a little age on it. People don't even know that. When your LLC have a little age on it, it's easier to get funding for your business or whatever. And it's the type of stuff I want to put more business owners on. So yeah, one day I'm gonna have my little business on the side called TSC Enterprises. Y'all tap in with me so I can teach y'all about it, teach y'all the ins and outs. So I'm still on the eyes part, and that was all of like my futuristic, I guess, type questions that I was given. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull from just the random questions until I get into the face part and ask the face questions. So that's how I'm gonna do this one. Okay. So the first just kind of I guess like trivia or random question somebody asked me was, what made you want to start makeup or start doing makeup? And honestly, I have an aunt that she was obsessed with MAC. Well, she still is obsessed with MAC. This is embarrassing. This mug running hot. I don't feel like searching for the other one. Okay. She was obsessed with makeup. Well, really MAC. Like in her bathroom, that's all she would have was just black makeup. And I'd be like, dang, bro, what is this? So I remember in like middle school, it was probably like 6th, 7th grade. My mama really wasn't into me, like like in makeup at such a young age or whatever. So her limit was lipstick. So my auntie put me on basically, and she put me on to my first MAC shade that I fell in love with was Diva. It's like a very deep dark red that's good for brown skin complexions. So yeah, that literally made me like get into makeup for real. And cause y'all can see I don't have no eyebrows. So in like high school, I started wanting to draw on my eyebrows. Well, y'all can't see right this second, but if you skip back to the beginning, you'll see I don't got no eyebrows. But yeah, basically, high school, I started wanting to do my brows. I used to be walking around Rains High School with brows and lipstick. Like, what? Just looking stupid. But eventually, in like 2016, whatever hurricane tore Jacksonville up, and we ain't had no power, but we had a generator, but that mud tore Jacksonville up. I sat in my auntie house because we all evacuated to my auntie house. She got a big old house, and it was so many of us in there. And I sat in there and I did my makeup in front of her big old patio doors because they got like windows from the ground up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the doors they be having, the big old windows. Yes, and I sat in front of there and did my makeup in the natural light. And I was like, yep, about to start doing makeup. And then I did my little cousin makeup. And I was like, oh, okay, okay. And shoot, that month was in like October. So then by May, one of my old friends, Alexis, she was going to prom. She was going to junior prom. She asked me to do her makeup. I'm like, oh, girl, wait. And I'm going to show y'all the video. I'm going to input the video of when I did her makeup. Like, she trusted me. So we did a trial run. And when I tell y'all, casket sharp, the trial run, I'm surprised she even let me still do her makeup still. Like, the trial run was horrible. Like, when I tell you, it was so bad. But in the end, she ended up, okay, that's why we did a trial. I still feel like you can do it. And she let me do it. And it actually came out cute to the point where when she went to prom, people was asking her who did her makeup. So, your girl started doing makeup, y'all. I was doing senior picture makeup that summer. Went into that fall doing like, I want to say doing like the dance team makeup because my little cousin was a Vikette. So I would do like Flat Girls, Vikette makeup sometimes. Like I would just dibble and dabble, you know. Just do a little hair there, a little MLK parade. And then by prom, that was it. I was doing makeup on my prom day. On my prom day, I was doing makeup. So then that's when I really knew, like, yeah, I gotta stick to it. I gotta do it for real. I just gotta keep going, keep going, keep going. So, y'all, I'm doing this rhinestone look. And I got these rhinestones from Beats by Dell Cosmetics. But I don't know. I think I'm going to do the rhinestones. I have to do the rhinestones last. I'm tripping because how the look is, y'all going to see it. I got it. I can't do them right now. So, yeah. We still in the eyes, y'all. Basically, that's when I started doing makeup. Because prom went crazy. And then I graduated, came to Tallahassee, and I ain't looked back since. I've been doing makeup. So, my next question is, what's the best part about being in MUA? Ooh, I love being a person that people can come to and gain like some type of clarity or comfort. So basically, you never know what a girl or anyone is really going through until you like really sit down with them and they be fully like relaxed and comfortable and stuff. And I feel like I create that space in every appointment. Not even only because I like offer wine during my appointments, but just because I have them come here and I'm instantly like, okay, how you doing? How was today? What are you doing today? Like, not even, oh no, like, I'm sorry, y'all. This part, I have to be very careful. I'm sorry. Best part about being an MUA, I like being that person that people can come to and like gain comfort and just confide in, honestly. Almost like being a mini therapist. Because let me tell you, if you do nails, hair, makeup, you already know clients come in your chat and just that be their time to vent and get it out and just be open and real for real. Like, you never know how much somebody going to until they sit with you, and you never know how much they be needing to like let off steam. Cause everybody don't always have friends that they can go and talk to, or everybody don't always have somebody to talk to. So just having that comfortable or open person that you can come get a service done with, and you peep the vibe good, and then open up to them, just be like warm. Like my hairstylist, my nail tech, like they all have like beautiful souls and they're cool people. So it's almost like, yeah, I could talk to them and just vent and it just be, a different viewpoint and judgment free. Because sometimes you have friends and you just like, yeah, I don't want to talk to them about X, Y, and Z. I already know how they're going to respond. And they don't always, nothing against them or anything, but it just be like, I don't want to talk to them about this. So you may feel more comfortable talking to them, to your service provider. And especially if you're a service provider going to another service provider, you might need to talk to them about some service providing stuff that regular people just not gonna understand. So yeah, that's my favorite part, just being a person that people can come to. And not only are they coming to you for a service, but coming to you for some type of clarity and stuff like that. Just like how beauty salons, that used to be the place you go to get like the tea. Yeah. Not saying that you come in to get service and like put your business out there, but you just come in to just have girl talk, just vibe, just chill. Like, I feel like every girl needs some type of, like session. I love, just time to do that for real, for real. Okay, now I'm about to wait for my lash glue to dry that I just applied to my lash line. So ideally, now we'll get into the face. I'm gonna spray my face one more time. And since we're getting into the face, let's get into some of these face cards about facing adversity and things that I've been through and how I got through them. So the first question is advice going forward that help you come to peace with a lot of things. So I can say with everything I've been through, something that wow, my slides fell. With everything I've been through, a piece of advice that helped me come to peace with things was to never stop. Like, I have a friend that he's a videographer, Cam Don't Stop Films. Like, that's his whole thing. That's his mantra. That's his, motto for real, for real. It's just to not stop. Like, we was in high school, Cam used to always have a camera. At one point, that boy ain't going nowhere without a camera for real. So we used to joke and be like, dang, he'll never stop filming. He'll never stop filming. And Cam Don't Stop Films was literally just the perfect name for him, because look at him now. He never stopped filming, and now he's doing above and beyond amazing for real. And it's just like that type of advice, don't stop, never stop, and then seeing how it plays out for people who don't stop, that just helped me get through a lot. Because it's like, man, no matter what's going on, bro, as long as you don't stop trying to improve your life every single day, eventually, that mug gonna play out in your favor, like, every single time. Like, no matter what, I'm telling you, no matter what you're going through, no matter if that mug don't even look like it's promising for real, just know if you just keep going and working towards whatever you got going, eventually you ain't gonna have no choice but to be great. Because once you hit the bottom, you really, literally, there's nowhere else for you to go but the top. Like, for real, for real. So, yeah. Next question. How did I overcome the stress that came with school and work? Ooh, child. I ain't gonna lie. Because if some of y'all may not know, but some of y'all do know, I was a full-time college student and also working a full-time job my last 2 years of college. So that did get stressful at times. It did. And honestly, I overcame it I really put emphasis on my self-care days. I made sure I had self-care days. Like, I made sure I always had time to myself, time to just relax for real, and just really just have time to myself and reset and replan and rethink. Just always make sure you taking that time out to really get right. Because you don't want to just keep going. You're going to get overwhelmed. Things going to get hard. You're going to be like, dang, how I'm finna do all these things. You need time to take a minute, sit back, and refocus, replan, make sure everything looking right, all your ducks is in a row, all that. I feel like I overcame a lot just by taking time out to really just sit back and look at my life. Even if it was just like once a month. I just take one day out the month to sit back and say, okay, this is all I've accomplished while I just been going. This is all I still need to accomplish, and this is how I'm going to do it. So whenever I felt overwhelmed, I just literally pressed a pause button on life and got right with myself. But sometimes people need other people to do that, and that's perfectly fine. So something you can do is get all your friends, y'all link. Hey, let's have a vision board party. Let's have a vision board discussion. Throw in some wine. You good. You are great. That's just all it be taking sometimes, because you never know what a friend might be going through, or how you and your friend might be going through the same thing, but neither one of y'all done say anything to each other about it because you just feel like it's so much. Sometimes you just need to regroup with a group of friends, because you just never know how you and your friend could help each other out. Honestly. So the next question is, how are you mentally with school and work? That was crazy. When I was working like school, and when I was working full time and going to school, mentally, at times I found myself lost. At times my mental health was like horrible, but nobody knew, because I'm the type, if I'm going through something, I'm going to isolate and separate myself before I let somebody in on what's going on for real. Because I've always been like that. I'm an only child. I ain't always had a sister or a brother to turn to, and nah, it's like a lot of times I had to deal with stuff by myself. So it's easy for me to be like that and pull myself out of certain funks or certain moods for real, which I feel like it's okay, but over time, all that build up is not good. For real. But, and then honestly, when I was in school, I ain't gonna cap, I was smoking and drinking like crazy just to stay afloat a lot of times, which are not good coping mechanisms, because that ain't gonna do nothing but slow you down and get you off your rocker for real, and how you missing out on valid opportunities that you can be taking, honestly. So yeah, my mental health was not always good when I was in school for real. I went through a lot of stuff when I was in school, a lot of stuff. But honestly, over time, you just have to learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and just always pray that it get better. Because as long as you're praying that it get better, it will get better. Like I said, as long as you never stop doing the things that you need to do to make a better future, it's going to get better, and you're going to end up successful. Whether it's intentional or on accident, as long as you're doing what you need to do, something going to shake. For sure. And my next question is, what keeps you motivated? Honestly, I feel like I keep myself motivated, because when I wake up in the morning, I look around and it's like, okay, life good. You feel me? Like, life good, but I'm not where I want to be. So, yeah, I live by myself. I got my own car. I got a degree. I got a full-time job in my career field. Life good, but I know this not the finish line for me. Like, I know this is not all I want to do. Like, I'm not at where I want to be for real. So I know I got to keep going. You don't run a 400 and stop at the 300 mark and be like, yeah, all right, that's good. No, you keep going until you finish the race. I feel like I ain't finished with my race for real. So that's what keep me motivated. Should just keep going for real. And knowing that I have so many younger cousins looking after me for real. Well, looking up to me, and I mean looking after me too, they don't play. But looking up to me for real, that keeps me motivated, because it's like, bro, I can't stop. I can't dwell about this. I can't be sad about this. I can't, none of that. Like, they can't see me down for real. They can't see me not on my shit, because they going to be like, damn, if Silver could do it, I can do it. So it's almost like I have so many little cousins to inspire and continue to inspire and let them know, like, hey, like, you can do anything you want to do. Literally. You can create the whole life that you want for yourself. Literally. So, yeah. That's basically what motivates me. And just knowing that I'm getting up working and I'm not at the point where I want to be. And then my mama getting up working every day. I don't like that. I feel like my mama be working forever. I'm ready for her to not have to work no more and complain about work. So that motivates me as well. Like, wanting to retire my mama so bad. That's a big one. Because I know she real tired of working. I'm tired of working. I've only been working for a little bit. I know she tired of working. Like, for real, for real. But my next question is, how did you stay focused in college? Boy, let me tell you, staying focused in college, y'all, it's me trying to figure out which lash is which. Staying focused in college, man, I feel like over time, I just had to learn how to say the word no. Like, people do not understand the importance of saying the word no. I feel like when I first got to college, I feel like I had to go to everything, everywhere, do everything, be everywhere, every scene, all that, just because when in reality, I had to start realizing, like, hold on now, I need to be in the library. I got 2 assignments due. Or it would be crazy, like, I had 13 assignments due. I done did 2 of them. But just because they say this the party of the year, I feel like I gotta be the, like, child. Then I started realizing they say this the party of the year, but they say every party is the party of the year. And then I realized, wait, they have this party every single year. So if I miss this one, I can make it to it next year. You know, like, it's just different things I had to learn, and learning how to say no is definitely one of them. And then when you have different friend groups that want to do different things, you're like, okay, so I hung out with them this weekend, so the next weekend I'm going to do my work. The next weekend come and your other friend group want to do something. It's like, dang, we ain't hung out since. And it's like, dang, so now I got to do something with them. And then you like, okay, I'm going to do my work the next weekend for real. And then you find out that your cousin's going to be in town. So they like, man, I got to hang out with them. But then you still ain't did that work from 2 weekends ago. So you got to tell somebody no. Somebody has to get told no. Like, you just got to learn how to say no, learn when to say no. And that's how I stayed focused. I just became selfish with my time over time and learned how to say no. And yeah, from there, because I'm like, y'all, I got to go and I ain't trying to be here forever. You know, like, you ain't got to graduate in 4 years. It ain't mandatory that you graduate in 4 years. But I know I need to graduate, period. Like, and if I keep going out every weekend, I'm going to be here for 8 years. It was just a lot, honestly. But learning how to say no and becoming selfish with my time and remembering why I was there and why I was here in Tallahassee in the first place really helped me, like, stay doing what I needed to do for real. Y'all, hold on. Let's get back to the beat one time. Like, this is nice. But what step I'm on? I don't even know what step I'm on, y'all. I ain't gonna count. Oh, I'm supposed to be contouring, but right quick, I'm gonna touch up under my eye. Y'all, I'm using Makeup Revolution concealer. This is the best concealer I've discovered. I've used so many other suggestions and nothing is better than Makeup Revolution. I'm sorry. People done call themselves put me on so many times, but it's like nothing beats it. And I got real bad bags, so I be having to like reapply if I wait a long time to set for real. But okay, now I probably should have waited to do that after I contour, but whatever. I'm about to contour, you guys, with my Maybelline Fit Me in 370. That's my contour shade, apparently. And yeah, I'm on the face still, but I'm done with my face questions. So I'm about to pull from my like random questions. And it is, what's the worst part about being an MUA? Y'all, the worst part about being an MUA is having people play with your craft because they feel like it ain't your craft for real. Like, I feel like the worst part is when people play with you in book and then no call, no show. That's the first way people like to play with me. And when it comes to being an MUA, like, why would you ever go through the process, book an appointment, send a deposit, and then not come? Like, that never made sense to me. Like, if something happened, just say that. You know? Like, no call, no show is so weird. I ain't had a no call, no show since, like, 2018 homecoming. That's crazy. I remember exactly when it was. 2018 homecoming. That's the last time I had a no call, no show. But that logic just don't make sense to me. Or when people play about your prices, like, they gonna question you about your prices, like you ain't worth what you done set the price as. Or when people don't be trying to pay the price, they'll go through, book you, send a deposit, and then either pay and try to dispute it or get here like they ain't got no money. So just when people play about my craft for real, because to me, makeup is more than just doing makeup. Like, I want this to one day be my life for real, for real. So don't ever play with it like that. Like, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Like, for real. That is what bothers me. Whoo, child. This is a lot. Having to do this and talk. I don't know why I thought about this idea, but I guess. Okay, next question. My favorite foundation. My favorite foundation is Huda Beauty. Like, she has my all-time favorite foundation. Like, nobody touching that. But I used to buy her foundation all the time. And then when I started getting more clients here in Tallahassee, like, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me on them, right? And I'm seeing the results. And that bottle $8. So I started using Maybelline Fit Me on me. And that bottle $8. No. I started using Maybelline Fit Me on them. So then I started using it on me. Like, if I run out of Huda Beauty, mind you, Huda Beauty foundation $40. So if I run out of that and I use the Maybelline Fit Me on me and I see the results, I'm like, hold on. These results is just as good, almost better. And that's when I really learned the meaning of it's not what you use, but how you use it. That's when I'm like, man, I ain't finna be, I'm a broke college student. Yeah, I had a full-time job, but I was still broke. I'm not finna be going out here buying $40 foundation when an $8 foundation do the same thing. So yeah, I just stuck to Maybelline Fit Me. But Huda Beauty is still my favorite foundation. And yes, I've tried your favorite foundation and didn't like it. It be certain things I'd be looking for in a foundation, and a lot of them don't have it. Okay, next is, why you still ain't did no rainbow look? Okay, so y'all, my friend actually has been begging me to do a rainbow look. But I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna insert some like pictures of when I used to be doing like all types of looks or whatever. And I feel like I used to really be doing like some crazy looks all the time. But I ain't been in the mood. It's been some years since I've been in the mood to do like some off the wall, like really, really creative looks for real. I don't know. Y'all know like writer's block? I feel like I've been in makeup block. I don't know. And I don't want to halfway do it. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I just haven't been in the mood to really do no raw rainbow look for real. Sorry. But I'm pretty sure it'll come. I'm pretty sure eventually, like, I'll be in the mood. But right now, I'm on some whole other junk when it comes to makeup. at least when it comes like on myself. So yeah, sorry. And this question is, why did you stop posting? So by the time this video drop, I'll be back posting my normal schedule, you know. But right now, as I'm recording this video, I have stopped posting because one, I just came back from vacation. And when I be on vacation, I do not be feeling like posting. That'd be the last thing I be thinking about. And also, this is another thing. This is definitely bad of me on my part. When I have an idea for something like next, I will stop posting what I got going on right now. I'll posting what I planned on doing right now. I'll stop like right in the middle of the plan that I had done planned out and just wait for the new thing to drop. Which is bad because how the algorithm's set up, like, you gotta make sure you posting all the time, every day at the same time, all types of stuff. And I'll be stopping. If I feel like I got another idea that's better that's coming, I'll just stop posting. Which is bad. Or if I just don't feel like it, I'll stop. Which is why I feel like I need to hire like a social media person or something for those times where I just don't be feeling like posting or feel like stopping because I done thought of something new. Like that social media person, I would want them to be there to pick up the slack. On top of me, I be having to work so much. Sometimes work be overwhelming and I just don't be feeling like it. That be happening. So, yeah. That's why I stopped posting. Marisha. Because she asked me that question. And my next question is, where do you stand as far as romantic relationships? Y'all, I am no longer with Metro. I am with AT&T. Nah, but like, for real, I'm single. Like, yeah, I'm single. Like, real single. And basically, I'm open to dating, but it's just nobody out here that I would date for real. Like, not really. Nobody not applying pressure. Nobody not taking me on dates or nothing like that. Like, honestly, I have the most fun by myself. I take myself out to eat and order all 3 courses by myself. Buy myself drinks. Buy myself anything I want to buy myself. Spend the most time with myself. Have the best vibes with myself. Make myself laugh the most. Like, till somebody can come into my life and like, you know, not really like do for me, because it ain't even about all that, but give me the vibe that'll make me want to actually like sit back and share my time and space with them. I'm real single. Like, real single. So yeah, that's just that for real. Like, I'm open to dating, but it's just like, it don't really be nobody to date. Not for me to date. It just be weird out here for real. When it comes to this dating pool. And then you be having to worry about if they be having kids or a wife, or it just be so much, y'all. It's just like, I done been through so much. I'ma need old boy to come with a blimp in the air to ask to take me on a date. That's gonna make me be like, oh, okay, maybe he's serious. Like, that's where my standards at with it. This point in time. Like, yeah, so single but open to dating if it's worth it. All right, my experience in Tallahassee as a whole college student working full time and doing makeup. Okay, basically, it was fun at first, and then the pandemic came and just ruined it all. Like, the pandemic really like crushed my spirit, crushed my hopes and dreams for college. Like, it was so fun at first. Like, we used to just do so much stuff. We used to have so much fun. It used to be so perfect. Then the pandemic came, and yeah, that's that. And then when we came back from the pandemic, nothing was the same. No Drake. Nothing was the same. Everything was different. It was literally like horrible. Like, yeah. But overall, before the pandemic, it was fun. It was the best thing ever. I feel like learned a lot of lessons, had a lot of fun, learned a lot about myself and the people I was surrounding myself with. And yeah. But while being a full-time entrepreneur and working, now that was crazy. Like, that was real crazy. Y'all, I just tried to do white under eye, and I don't like how it came out. And I'm about to really cry, because I think I just put myself in the eye. So I'm just about to go back over it with black, because that white not hitting how I needed it to. But now while being a entrepreneur and working full time, yeah, interesting. And then still trying to party and get out and get your name out there and network and stuff, really interesting. But I mean, fun. The experience overall is fun. You learn a lot. And yeah, it's really interesting to move to a different city and just become your own person and do everything you want to do, meet all new people. Like, it's really evolved. For real, for real. Hold on though. Let's get back to the beat now. This wipe away process, I like to go in with whatever I contour with to wipe away the setting powder so that it can bring that warmth and not have you casket sharp. Okay. Yeah. This what makes everything look like skin. I feel like bring everything together. Okay. Now this is my last question for like random questions. And it is meal prep suggestions. Basically, y'all, I love that I got that question because I'm also going to have another series on my YouTube other than Back to the Beat podcast and vlogs. I'm going to have a TSC Eats, the Silver Effect Eats. And it's going to be me like showing y'all what I meal prep because I have been meal prepping consistently except for Christmas and Thanksgiving week since August. And I feel like it has helped me with eating better, eating healthier, eating like just not overdoing it, but not doing too little, and just staying healthy for real, for real. So yeah, given that I love to cook, it's like I might as well. And I mean, I'll drop probably like some soul food, you know, what I do for the soul in the soul food area as well. But yeah, my top 3 meal prep suggestions are like my go-tos is sauteed chicken, like pan-seared chicken on the stove with, I don't know, I like to do the vegetable medley, like the California medley with cauliflower, broccoli, carrots. But sometimes I just like broccoli. I love broccoli, so I cook broccoli a lot. I ain't gonna count. But either that is my first one. Oh wait, I ain't even saying the whole meal. It'd be the chicken with the medley with the brown rice. Also, I always eat brown rice, and sometimes I may dabble in a little yellow rice, but no white rice. White rice is not good for you. So I eat brown rice. My next one is ground turkey, ground up with broccoli and brown rice. It may sound like, girl, what? But I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. If you season that meat right, that's why I gotta put y'all on. Because if you season that meat right, it's gonna taste so good. Hold on. Okay. So, after that, my third favorite go-to is teriyaki chicken stir fry in noodles. Or I'll do like teriyaki shrimp. And yeah, I love that one too. That's like my top 3 meal prep suggestions. Because you gotta make sure you have used some protein, some meat, and the vegetable at least. And you can do whatever, whether it's noodles, whether it's rice, you can do whatever with the rest. But yeah. Now we're about to get into the lips. Lips part of the podcast is affirmations, our advice, our things you just want to openly talk about. So I have some questions that were asked to me that I felt like fell up under lips while I do my lips. So yeah. The first question is, how does it feel to be in this chapter of your life? So, this chapter of my life, I am 6 months out of school, and honestly peaceful. Like, it feels really peaceful. Because honestly, like, when I graduated, just knowing that I could go to sleep and wake up the next day and nothing do at 11:59, that felt good. I ain't gonna count. That was probably like the best feeling. Because school will have you thinking you got something to do every day. For real, for real. So when you're not in it, it's like, dang, what do I do? But yeah, I feel really relieved and accomplished. I ain't gonna cap. I feel accomplished to a certain extent. Because at the same time, I'm the type of person, I'm like, dang, so what's next? Now that I done accomplished that, I've been working for, graduate from college, I've been in school for 20 years, now what? You know? If anything, though, I feel a lot more at peace now that I'm not in school. And I have like a steady job and stuff like that. And I get to focus on the things that I love more than anything right now. So yeah. The next question, I just lined my lips, y'all. The next question is, how do you balance life post-grad? Life post-grad, I just literally feel as if I have to be more intentional with my life. Like, when I graduated, I started fasting. Every single month, I would fast something different, something that I felt like had me in a chokehold, something I would do every day that wasn't catering to my future or getting me no money or something. And literally, I learned a lot about the people I was surrounding myself with. I learned about the different things I was doing every single day that I really didn't need to be doing every single day, because what is it doing for me? And yeah, I just gained a lot of spiritual clarity and mental clarity during that time. And that helped me balance what I should have been doing or what I need to be doing to help me be successful in the future. For I promote fasting. Fasting from any negativity, fasting from anything that's drawing you away from your purpose or what you should be doing. Because you'll be surprised on what you take part in every single day. They really ain't doing you nothing but setting you back or slowing you down. So yeah, once I started fasting and seeing exactly what I wanted to do, how I want to do it and stuff, that's when I started creating that balance. Like, okay, every single day I need to be doing this, or every single week I need to at least be doing this 3 times a week, or stuff like that. You really just got to sit back, figure out what it is you want to do and how you want to do it, and then work towards it and make a plan to actually become successful in it. For real though. Not for play, not for fake, none of that. Because once you graduate, you really see, like, you done graduated now. Your life is what you make it. What you do and how you do it and how you go about certain things is on you. Like, that's it. You ain't getting no more grades. You ain't got to take no more tests. None of that. Like, this is on you, what you make out of this life now. All right. The next question is, if you could tell the younger you one tip of advice, what would it be? If I could tell the younger me a tip of advice, honestly, it would be to, if you have a bad feeling about something, believe that feeling. Because I feel like coming up, like, especially like my late teenage years, it was a lot of times I felt some type of way about something or someone around me or the things I was doing, and I kind of just ignored it because either everybody else was doing it or like just ignoring the feeling of this ain't right. And I know everybody know what I'm talking about because everybody had that feeling before. And then, looking back, them was some of the most messed up nights or some of the most messed up things happen when I used to have those feelings. I done totaled a car off that feeling. For real. I done totaled 2 cars off that feeling now that I think about it. Like, you just really got to go at your gut. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts. trust God and trust your mama. If your mama say, don't be friends with her, she ain't your mama, girl. Listen to your mama, because your mama knows she don't. For real, for real. All right. And the last question is advice for content creators just now starting out. So I feel as if you are a content creator just starting out. Hold on, let me wipe this makeup off my hand. If you're a content creator just starting out, you honestly just need to find a niche, something that you're good at, something that you love, something that you are passionate about, for real, for real. And that's what you need to focus on creating content about. Don't worry about if none of your followers like it, for real, because it's not about your followers. Your target audience is going to find you, and you got to be willing to put the content out there so they can find you. And don't just put the content out there, do it consistently. Like, don't be like me, don't stop posting. Like, just do it consistently. Post. Everything is content revolving around whatever your niche is that you actually like, for real. So I say find your niche, consistently promote it, and just don't stop. Honestly, that'll be my 3 things to content creators starting out right now. So yeah, that was kind of like perfect timing. I ain't gonna count. I just finished my fake. I'm not done. I gotta do the rhinestones. I am done with my face though, you guys. And I feel like I'm gonna do the rhinestones like off camera, then come back and show y'all the end, because I feel like it may take me a little time and I ain't gonna be able to talk because I gotta be focused. But this is the final look, y'all. Well, for now, I'm gonna come back and show y'all the final look. But thank y'all so much for tuning in to my first episode, my first YouTube video back. This was Back to the Beat. I hope y'all liked it. Y'all comment y'all favorite part, screen record y'all favorite part, and post it and tag me. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And here's the final look, y'all. I just added rhinestones in the corner of my eyes. I hope this photo shoot come out good that I'm about to have, y'all. I'm gonna drop some pictures in the video just to show y'all what's coming. It's the final look, y'all.